in Bangor.
Worldwide at foxbangor.com. More people choose Good Morning Maine.
Hello, everyone. Today on Good Morning Maine, a man is facing murder charges following a violent altercation with his brother. Plus, how a pair of storms could cause some problems for people heading home after the Thanksgiving feast. And we'll also show you how some people celebrated the holiday, including Bangor firefighters who ate with their second family yesterday. Good morning, everyone. I am Craig Colson. Thank you so much for joining us. Emma has the day off today. We're going to start things off real quick with a check of our forecast. Looks like we can expect a little wind and rain today as we kick off our Friday. Let's check in with Conrad to see what the day holds.
Good morning, and thank you so much, Craig. Our first weather today is brought to you by Ansley Moore. Ansley has been a realtor since 2013. She works throughout the state of Maine with both buyers and sellers with a focus on the greater Bangor area. Okay, so Thanksgiving is over. I'm all hyped up for Christmas. It's only a month away. I even got my Christmas tie on, but weather-wise, it's looking cloudy right now, and that is because we have more rain on the way. I know this is the last news we want to hear, but hey, at least yesterday for Thanksgiving, it was a beautiful day outside. But take a look at all this rain moving in. It looks like a decent low-pressure system as it continues to move east, and then we will be in on some rain. Temperatures, though, are chilly right now, so we're in the 20s at the moment. Same thing by the coast, even some teens in the northern part of the state. But once we warm up later on in the day into those 40s, rain will start to move in. So today is that type of day you need to walk around with an umbrella just in case, because that rain will be moving in later on today. Tonight, though, rain moves out. Mostly cloudy, stick around, and temperatures pretty much hovering around 30 degrees. But look at that wind blowing out of the northwest at 10 to 20 miles an hour, so it will be a little bit breezy outside. Tomorrow, though, temperatures start to rise, hovering around 40 degrees. Sunshine will be out, but that wind will be an issue. So hold your hats, folks, as that northwest wind continues to blow at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Today, though, temperatures will continue to rise from those 20s into the mid-40s. But look what happens. Rain starts to move in. Craig?
All right. Thank you very much, Conrad. We'll see you a little later on. Well, in today's news, a man is facing murder charges after another man was found dead in a home in Poland. The Androscoggin Sheriff's Department says they were called to Poplar Drive Thursday morning to investigate a disturbance. While searching through a small trailer, they found a man's body and say his brother was still in the home. 34-year-old Justin Butterfield was arrested last night and charged with murder. According to the Sun Journal, neighbors said Butterfield lived at that property for a long time and would take in his brother when he had nowhere else to go. They say he also struggled with mental illness. Before his arrest, Butterfield was seen sitting on the stairs leading to the home while giggling to himself, while also speckled in blood. State police are now investigating to determine what happened between the brothers. Well, Bangor police arrested a Glenburn man on drug charges. It was on Friday. Police arrested 37-year-old Ryan Thibodeau during a traffic stop. Thibodeau had been the subject of a multiple area interagency information sharing memos, which indicated he may be in possession of drugs and firearms and may even be seeking an armed confrontation with law enforcement. A police canine detected the presence of illegal drugs in the vehicle during the traffic stop, and Thibodeau was detained and searched, and officers located illegal drugs on his person and inside the vehicle. They also found a loaded handgun. Thibodeau is prohibited from possessing a firearm due to a previous criminal conviction. He is now being held at the Penobscot County Jail and is charged with aggravated trafficking of scheduled drugs, possession of a firearm by a prohibited person also. Maine officials are close to finalizing a land use agreement that supporters say would protect one of the most rural corners of the country from development. The land use plan is an outgrowth of years-long debate about large development, once planned for Maine's North Woods near Moosehead Lake. Timber company Weyerhaeuser once planned to build 2 resorts and about 1,000 homes in the area, but scrapped the idea in 2019 because of economic concerns. State officials then began a new public process focused on steering growth in the area toward existing service centers like Greenville. They plan to rezone a number of areas owned by the timber company to have more control on what is developed there. Well, millions are on the move this weekend. Airports saw almost 10 million passengers during the week, while nearly 50 million others hit the road for the holiday. Now all those travelers are hoping to make their way back home, but a pair of storms could snarl their return trips across the country. Here's ABC's Rhiannon Alley with more.
This morning, holiday air travel is back in full swing.
I knew it would be the busiest, but I still have to make the trip.
TSA has screened more than 9.5 million passengers since Sunday, back to near pre-pandemic levels. Some airports surpassing those benchmarks.
When it comes to Thanksgiving holiday travel, Houston Airports has seen a larger crowd than it did in 2019.
And after a chaotic spring and summer with major disruptions and a slew of cancellations, less than 200 flights were canceled over the past 2 days. But delays were still a problem. For some families trying to avoid the travel crunch by flying on Thanksgiving Day, things didn't quite go as planned.
It was actually pretty bad because it was delayed for hours.
And it's not just the skies. Nearly 49 million Americans hitting the roads. Despite record-breaking costs at the pump, gas prices at the highest we've ever seen for Thanksgiving.
I filled up my car, I think before I came up here, it was $5.40 something cents. And that was even cheaper for me. And this is $4.19. So I was like, this is crazy.
But as travelers make their return journeys, two storm systems could complicate things.
We'll be hearing more about the forecast coming up a little bit later. Well, meanwhile, in other news, the holidays can be a difficult time for food shopping, which is why this Thanksgiving, some members of the community made it their mission to give back. David Ledford tells us how Husson University is doing just that.
Husson University has partnered with the Caleb Group and Harbor Management to provide free holiday meals to seniors and disabled members of the community. According to Bob Sedgwick, Director of Dining Services at Husson, this event is the university's way of helping out in increasingly hard times.
The need is greater. Grocery shopping is difficult. Food insecurity is still a big issue in the state. So we're trying to do everything we can to help and support local community.
Each meal contained a collection of traditional Thanksgiving food, including roasted turkey, mashed potatoes, and of course, pie. After being prepared in Husson's Dickerman Dining Center by a team of volunteers, the freshly made food was hand-delivered to residents of both Bradford Commons and Kenduskeg Terrace by the Caleb Group, a nonprofit organization. For some of those involved, this opportunity meant a chance to bring people together.
The family is excited because we are, doing a charity for the senior citizen in this community. And, food is a way of communing with each other. And to get to know each other, and through that, it pleases me to please others.
This is the third consecutive year that Husson and the Caleb Group have provided warm holiday meals to area residents. According to Sedgwick, around 150 portions were prepared this year, an increase that he says shows the importance of their volunteering efforts. For those who can't volunteer this holiday season, Sedgwick emphasized the importance of connection.
Reach out to your neighbor, pick up the phone. Send a text message. Let somebody know that you're out there and you're thinking of them. And I think that's the biggest deal for the holidays.
David Ledford, ABC 7 and Fox 22.
Although most people were at home with their family to celebrate Thanksgiving, many first responders were still needed on duty. Devin Dagnall met with some to see how they celebrated the beginning of the holiday season.
Thanksgiving is a time to be close with family and friends, and even closer with delicious food. But there are many who can't be with their loved ones because they're keeping their community safe. That includes the hardworking men and women at Bangor Fire Department, who are creating their own sense of family together.
We've got a couple turkeys in the oven, stuffing, including a gluten-free one. We've got candied yams, mashed potatoes, and some veggies, and some rolls from Governor's.
As a yearly tradition, the Bangor Central Fire Station hosts Thanksgiving lunch for their firefighters on duty at their own station and the other Bangor stations. Jared Bowden, one of the firefighters in charge of the feast, says that anywhere from 25 to 30 on-duty firefighters and immediate family members attend the event each year.
Where we have to work on holidays, we try to make it feel a little bit more like home and come together and bring everybody together for a big meal.
Andrew Emery, the assistant fire chief for the city of Bangor, says it's important that the fire department gets to have special days like this after all the sacrifices they make. Thanksgiving lunch isn't where the holiday traditions end for the Bangor Fire Department. If you're Black Friday shopping at the Bangor Mall, make sure to keep an eye out for Bowden.
Make sure that everybody knows about our Black Friday Fill the Boot tomorrow at the intersection of Bangor Mall Boulevard and Hogan Road. We'll be there from roughly 8 a.m. to noon, hoping to raise about $10,000 during that period.
In Bangor, I'm Devin Dagnall, reporting for ABC7 and Fox 22.
Well, as he said, Bangor firefighters will be out there by the Bangor Mall today and tomorrow trying to fill the boot and collecting money for Jerry's kids, trying to support the Muscular Dystrophy Association. So if you have some extra change, extra dollars, you may want to throw them in that boot knowing that the money is going to a very good cause. Well, the time now is 6:10. Coming up on Good Morning Maine, we'll have more Thanksgiving celebrations, and the U.S. Postal Service kicks off Operation Santa. But first, let's take another look at that forecast. Looks like kind of a messy day today. We can expect some wind and rain as the day rolls along. The highs will be up near 46 degrees. Tonight, more wind and overcast conditions, lows dipping down to around 30. Tomorrow, a mostly sunny day with highs near 40 degrees.
Rennie's a Maine adventure.
What's going on, Adam?
I'm just trying to stay warm this winter.
You got to stay warm this winter and come to Rennie's to do just that. We got lots of boots. We got Kamek, we got Sorel, Columbia, you name it. We got ice cleats, we got snow pants, we got lots of hot hands, and for your toes too. Get to Rennie's, get ready for winter.
I have to get into these things.
Thank you for shopping local.
Rennie's a Maine adventure.
If you're looking to buy or sell a home, chances are you have lots of questions. Norm Prouty has answers. Learn some tips and tricks and explore some beautiful homes on the market. The Norm Prouty and Donnell Baker Real Estate Show, Sunday mornings at 6:30 on ABC7.
If you were hurt because of exposure to the toxic water at Camp Lejeune, Congress has made it possible for you to recover a settlement. Former Marine attorney James Beardsley wants to help you.
Call now to see if you qualify. Call 222-2222.
Hello, Eastern Maine. Watch You Bet Your Life weekdays at 10 a.m. here on ABC7.
If only there was a place in the morning to start my day. With a smile, somewhere to help me get in the know. Oh, wait, there it is.
Good morning, America.
GMA 7A. Now that's how you start your day.
Find half-off deals today and save money by going to foxbangor.com.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, Mainers are sure making a difference during this Thanksgiving this year. Communities around the state coming together, volunteering, cooking, and delivering free meals to those in need. It's a tradition that unites neighbors to neighbors and one generation to the next. And in Saco yesterday, those community connections were on full display.
Right on the turkey, that's fine right there.
It takes an army to serve an entire community.
We serve roughly 850 people.
And quite a few turkeys as well.
It's a bad day to be a turkey.
But for the more than 300 volunteers, all from Saco and Biddeford, preparing this meal means much more than what's on the plate.
Well, everything's about giving back. Thanksgiving, what it's about.
Brad Goulet has been doing this for 21 of the 23 years the Knights of Columbus Community Dinner has been held.
You have people who may be homeless, you have people who just don't have anybody, and they want to come and and be with other people while they have their Thanksgiving meal. So it's kind of fun to look around and see the mix of clientele.
It's a total surprise to me.
Don Crapo came this year with a group of friends.
At first, it was only going to be John and I, who's a good friend of mine, and that's his roommate, and that's a friend from Bath.
A gathering of different groups, generations, and backgrounds, with plenty of food to go around.
This is all to go.
Diane Pettit is helping pack meals that will be delivered to those who can't make it here themselves.
If you want to give a donation, you're more than welcome to, but it's for everyone. Anyone can come and get a meal.
And after the past few years of having to celebrate this holiday separately, having a space to sit side by side again make this day
People are coming back together.
even more special.
Feels great.
What a nice gathering, and similar gatherings were held all around the state yesterday with volunteers making sure their neighbors had a nice day. Well, before any of the feasting on Thursday, many Mainers took to the streets for the annual Portland Thanksgiving Day 4-miler. It's a race that loops downtown and through the Old Port every year that features a kids' run as well as race organizers. They tell CBS 13 that they expected well over 1,000 runners. The winner, Ben Decker, says he had a great time.
I feel good. It's an awesome event. I had a lot of fun out there.
Yeah. What's your favorite part about this and Thanksgiving, just the whole day?
Oh my goodness, I think family's got to be the answer to both. I come out here with my family every year. I don't think I've missed a year in forever. And it's just like I said, it's a special event. And then we'll go to Shipyard for a little bit after this, and then I'll go back home, and it'll be a great family day.
Well, in all, runners from more than 25 states took part in that special event yesterday, also attracting people from all over the state. Well, the time now is 6:16. Coming up after the break, authorities continue to learn new details on this week's deadly shooting at a Walmart store. We'll hear from the survivors. Plus, the people behind Operation Santa are ready to welcome wish lists from children all around the country. Don't go away.
You know what day it is? Yes, it's Black Friday. And where can you find the best Black Friday deals and steals?
Sorry, you are the best.
Live only for GMA viewers. Up to 75% off with free shipping. It's Good Morning America's Black Friday Deals and Steals Blowout.
Maine's #1 Kia dealer, Van Sickle Kia, has you covered. Front-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, hybrid, or fully electric. Brand new 2023 Kia Sportage, Sorento, Soul, Forte, and more. Check out the all-new 2023 Kia Niro Hybrid with 54 mpg highway, or the affordable Sporty Forte with 41 mpg highway. Plus, get Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, the best in the business.
The best cars, the best prices, and the best warranty. I'm Peter Van Sickle. I guarantee it.
Bring your vision and enjoy better light and added security and energy savings with quality windows and doors from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Ben's Auto Body specializes in collision and corrosion repair, as well as mild restoration, always using PPG paints and refinishing. If it fits in our shop, we will fix it. Located 8 miles west of Walmart, just off Route 2 in Palmyra.
Baby kiss, because kiss rhymes with Chris. What?
It takes a little logic.
The dumb thing is, I think this logic is going to work.
And a touch of luck.
Ooh, hey. Rub the hose head for good luck.
You bet your life.
Weekdays at 10 on ABC 7.
Welcome back to Good Morning Maine. The U.S. Postal Service is gearing up for its Operation Santa program. That allows kids or parents in need to send letters to Santa with whatever their Christmas wish is. Fox's Danny Maston has more on that.
Operation Santa is an online platform through USPS that allows families in need to send a letter to Santa asking for a Christmas gift.
This program has been around for 110 years, so it's a labor of love that we've been able to offer to the community.
From anywhere in the United States, people can write a letter with their gift request on the USPS Operation Santa website, and adoptees pick the letter that stands out to them the most. The process is pretty simple. Once you adopt a letter, you package up the gift and take it to your local USPS office to drop it off.
You'll never know the last name of the child, you'll never know their address, but you will know that you're making a difference in someone's life.
Communications specialist with the U.S. Postal Service tells me they could see a big need for this service this year, especially due to inflation.
I know that economic times, the way they are challenging this year. And because of that, we could see an increase in USPS OperationSanta.com letters.
There are some deadlines and tips to be aware of. Make sure you have your full return address when sending the letter. For letter writers, it is recommended that you send the letter no later than December 12th. To adopt letters, the deadline is December 19th. Spurgeon tells me there are alternative options for bigger gift requests.
If you're an adopter and you see that in there saying, I want a gigantic dollhouse for Christmas, you might not be able to mail that, but you can mail a gift card.
You can visit the U.S. Postal Service webpage for more information on that. What a great year. Well, this is the time of year where a lot of people are talking about or thinking about decorating their homes for the holiday. Today, you may want to hold off on that, though. It looks like we have some wind and rain coming in today, which could make it a little difficult hanging up those Christmas lights around your house. You may want to wait till tomorrow. For more on what we can expect, let's check in with Conrad.
Thank you so much, Craig. Our main weather today is brought to you by Ansley Moore. Ansley has been a realtor since 2013. She works throughout the state of Maine with both buyers and sellers with a focus on the greater Bangor area. So we have some gale warnings in effect, folks, till the afternoon hours on Saturday, pretty much all across the coast. So once again, if you're out and about trying to enjoy those decently warm temperatures, take extra precautions because those waves will be a bit on the higher end. We do have some cloudy skies today, and that is because we have more rain in the forecast. I know more rain is back once again. Associated with this low right over here, all of this rain in upstate New York right now will continue to move east. And as it does, guess who's going to get rain? We are, and that's going to continue throughout the day today. More on the lighter and scattered end, but still bring an umbrella, folks, as it will be raining outside, but quickly moving out. By tonight, we start to clear up. Tomorrow, we're looking clear, and same thing for the morning hours on Sunday. We're looking at around maybe a quarter of an inch throughout the day today and then into the overnight hours once we clear up. But look what happens by Sunday into Monday. We get more rain, looking at a quarter to half an inch of extra rain moving in. So once again, keep that umbrella handy. Temperatures, though, a bit on the cooler end right now, but today they will be hovering in those mid-40s. Then tomorrow, a little bit cooler, around 40. Look what happens by Sunday, almost 50 degrees. Monday, same thing, and then we cool down on Tuesday. Wednesday, though, 50s might be back once again. So it's going to be an up and down type of trend, like a roller coaster, I would say. Our average should be around 42 degrees. So today, temperatures will be above average, hovering in those mid-40s, but rain will be moving in. So that's the only issue we got going on today. Tonight, though, rain starts to move out of the area. Clouds start to decrease, but mostly cloudy skies for the most part. Temperatures hovering around 30 degrees. That northwest wind will be blowing at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Tomorrow, though, it's going to be a bit cooler, but hey, the sunshine returns. Mostly sunny skies, temperatures around 40 degrees, but hold your hats, folks, as it will be a bit windy. Our extended forecast outlook does show more rain back in the forecast Sunday afternoon, then lingers in the area on Monday. Look at those temperatures, 47 degrees. Tuesday, rain starts to move out, but temperatures really cool down into those upper 30s.
We're no football players. But we do know a lot about Medicare.
So why call some out-of-state 800 number?
When help is right here at home.
Listen to what these people have to say.
My insurance kept going up and up and up and up.
I could never have navigated through the loopholes.
Gave me all my options and signed me up with what I needed within an hour.
Senior Planning Center was a lifesaver for us.
Oh, by the way,
we represent most Medicare health plans.
We have a lot to be thankful for. And a lot to celebrate. This holiday season, let's do more than see the people we love. Let's be with the people we love and make the holiday memories that we will cherish for a lifetime. Let's begin at Bangor International Airport, the official airport of making tomorrow's holiday memories today. Flybangor.com.
Oh, that feels so good. What a sweetheart. I'm so lucky.
These socks are so soft. And her feet don't smell? These would be perfect for hunting season.
Moisture wicking, odor resistant, hypoallergenic, softer than cashmere, and warmer than wool. Get your alpaca socks and more at the Blue Alpaca. Feel the difference.
Hey babe, can I borrow these socks?
ABC 7, Fox 22, and Next Home Experience are presenting an opportunity for you to win free money. $15,000 could be yours. For more info and to register to win this national sweepstakes, go to our website, foxbangor.com. Drawing will be held on December the 12th. Brought to you by Next Home Experience. Looking to sell your house this holiday season? Buyers are looking to buy your home. Contact a Next Homie and get looped and get sold today.
You're watching ABC 7 Bangor.
Welcome back, everyone. Community in mourning following the Virginia Walmart shooting rampage. We're hearing new eyewitness accounts of other survivors in the room where police say the shooter opened fire at his colleagues. The latest mass shooting. ABC's M. Wynn has more from Washington.
The Chesapeake, Virginia community still reeling from the Walmart massacre. Police identifying the gunman as 31-year-old Andre Bing, a store manager who allegedly walked into the break room and opened fire on his co-workers before shooting himself. In that room, Jesse Wilczewski saying it appeared Bing was targeting certain people.
People that, were just moments ago just sitting there listening to our team lead. And it's rough.
She says at one point Bing pointed the gun at her but didn't pull the trigger, believing it was because she had just started 5 days earlier.
He had the gun pointed at me, and then he went like this and put the gun up, and then he just looked at me and said, "Jesse, go home."
New video surfacing filmed by a colleague years ago showing Bing at the store. Fellow employees describing him as a loner. 2 wounded are still in the hospital. 1 patient is improving, the other still in critical condition. The city in a statement saying during this holiday they're thinking of every victim, releasing their names and images. Lorenzo Gamble, Brian Pendleton, Kelly Pyle, Randall Blevins, Tanika Johnson, and a boy. Name withheld because he was only 16.
You don't think something like this can happen, but it ends up happening, and it just shocks you to the very core.
The city holding a candlelight vigil Monday night at the Chesapeake City Park to remember the victims. Already this year alone in the U.S., there have been more than 600 mass shootings, according to the Gun Violence Archive. While authorities continue investigating a motive, they're expecting to release more information later today.
That was M. Wynn reporting. Well, meanwhile, the Honduran president declared a national security emergency. She's launching what she called a war against gang extortion. The decision came as the country was facing an increasing number of extortion cases by violent criminal groups. The president said she had instructed the national police that through its community assessments to proceed to put forward the states of emergency and the suspension of partial constitutional guarantees in the different areas or sectors where it is warranted. Well, with tensions high on the ground between Russia and the U.S. and NATO, there is some concern that the conflict could one day spill over into space. Enter a secretive base in Germany where an allied space force is keeping a close eye on everything happening above us, and how one wrong move could end up there could have dramatic implications down here. Our cameras were the first ever allowed inside. Let's check that out.
At the heart of Ramstein Air Force Base in Germany, a mysterious new division of military personnel quietly working to keep America and its allies safe from hostile attacks in space. NATO's new space center, created just 2 years ago as space becomes increasingly militarized. In an exclusive look, our camera is the first ever allowed inside, heading below ground to this highly classified situation center. Here, space experts from 12 NATO nations. Their mission, keeping an eye on the more than 8,000 satellites orbiting the Earth and sharing their findings across the alliance.
There is a lot of nations that are building systems for space, and if we're not monitoring that, then we would lose the advantage of what things are happening in space and those indications and warnings maybe of what's to come.
Russia's war in Ukraine making their task more important than ever, with Ukraine now relying on satellites for its communications with the help of Elon Musk's Starlink.
Without those space-based capabilities to assist, I think you would not see the successes and really the heroic actions and defense that you've seen from Ukraine and its people.
But it's not just modern warfare. Nearly every aspect of our daily lives now involves satellite technology. From financial systems, computer data, mobile phone networks, power grids, and air defense. The Earth's orbit, now a region deemed congested, contested, and competitive. And as our dependence on satellites only increases, so too do the threats to allied assets in space.
Space-based capability is a really vital part of how we understand nuclear capability, not just in Russia, but more globally.
Do NATO allies have offensive capabilities in space?
So what I can't do is talk specifics on that side, but what I can reiterate is the importance of making sure that our access to space is what we need it to be.
And with tensions around the world now sky high, the mission here more critical than ever.
Do you think space conflict in the future is inevitable?
I think, actually, because space is such an important domain, we are going to have to aim off for that potential. And that requires a raft of capability.
Well, in other news, Amazon didn't wait for Black Friday for online deals. The savings began yesterday with tech deals. Amazon's gave Black Friday shoppers the chance to start gobbling down savings a little early while still digesting that big feast. This year, tech deals will save your weary wallet. Select Alexa Echo products will be 70% off. Ring doorbells to help your home security, 60% off. Some Amazon Fire TV devices, half off. You can also save $100 on Fitbit watches. And for World Cup soccer fans, some select gear will also be 30% off. The holiday shopping season is now well underway. Well, still to come here on the second half of our show, the cruise ship industry is quickly bouncing back after the pandemic kept people from sailing the seas. We'll hear about that. And we'll also see what Mr. Food is whipping up in the test kitchen today. That and more as Good Morning Maine continues.
If I don't hear from you tonight, pull the sword. I know it, but I can't let go. Everything I love is out to sea.
The Craig B. Harrell Show. ...
Am I supposed to read the ... More than that, you know there's nothing.
Living in Maine means long, cold winters and hot, humid summers. Whatever the weather, Bangor Heat Pumps is your solution. Open 24/7, Bangor Heat Pumps takes care of you at home or at work. We operate statewide and service all brands and models. Understanding moving can be stressful. We will help move any units you may have. We offer a veterans discount in our home with a Capeless Hero discount. Visit us online at BangorHeatPumpsLLC.com or call or text us at 307-7746. Bangor Heat Pumps.
Your favorite restaurants were half off. It's half off dining from Fox 22 and ABC 7. Go to foxbangor.com, click on half off dining, and start saving now.
The Old Mill Pub in Skowhegan is an historic restaurant and bar overlooking the Kennebec River. Enjoy the atmosphere while dining on local handcrafted pub fare, as well as Maine beers and craft cocktails. Also offering bar and catering services.
Great restaurants from all over Eastern Maine at half off dining from Fox 22 and ABC 7.
Do you hear what I hear?
It's country music's most magical night of the year. CMA Country Christmas. With performances by Dan and Shay, Scotty McCreery, The War and Treaty, Molly Tuttle, Old Dominion, Stephen Curtis Chapman, and Maren Morris.
Merry Christmas!
Gather the whole family as Carly Pierce hosts CMA Country Christmas, Thursday, December 8th on ABC.
You're watching ABC 7 Bangor.
Now, today is Friday, November 25th, 2022. It is also Black Friday. It all began in the 1950s when Philadelphia police used the term to describe the chaos that ensued the day after Thanksgiving as shoppers and tourists flooded the city ahead of the Army-Navy football game. It's now really used to describe a crazy day of shopping that marks the beginning of the Christmas shopping season and is meant to help retailers end their season in the black. On this day in history, back in 1783, the British evacuated New York during the Revolutionary War. In 1947, movie studio executives agreed to the blacklist of the so-called Hollywood 10, who'd been cited for contempt of Congress the previous day. And in 1963, the body of President John F. Kennedy was laid to rest in Arlington National Cemetery. Today's birthdays include actor John Larroquette, who is 75 years old. Retired baseball great Bucky Dent is 71. Singer Amy Grant is 62. And former First Daughters Barbara Pierce Bush and Jenna Bush Hager are both 41 years old. Happy birthday to all of them. Well, we're going to check out your weather forecasts now. As we've been saying throughout the broadcast, it looks like kind of a messy day today. We can expect some wind and rain as we're all heading out to do some shopping. Well, some of us anyway. Tomorrow, though, looking pretty nice. Let's check in with Conrad to hear more.
Good morning, and thank you so much, Craig. Our first weather today is brought to you by Ansley Moore. Ansley has been a realtor since 2013. She works throughout the state of Maine with both buyers and sellers with a focus on the greater Bangor area. Okay, so Thanksgiving is over. I'm all hyped up for Christmas. It's only a month away. I even got my Christmas tie on, but weather-wise, it's looking cloudy right now. And that is because we have more rain on the way. I know this is the last news we want to hear, but hey, at least yesterday for Thanksgiving, it was a beautiful day outside. But take a look at all this rain moving in. It looks like a decent low-pressure system as it continues to move east, and then we will be in on some rain. Temperatures, though, are chilly right now, so we're in the 20s at the moment. Same thing by the coast, even some teens in the northern part of the state. But once we warm up later on in the day into those 40s, rain will start to move in. So today is that type of day you need to walk around with an umbrella just in case, because that rain will be moving in later on today. Tonight, though, rain moves out. Mostly cloudy, stick around, and temperatures pretty much hovering around 30 degrees. But look at that wind blowing out of the northwest at 10 to 20 miles an hour, so it will be a little bit breezy outside. Tomorrow, though, temperatures start to rise, hovering around 40 degrees. Sunshine will be out, but that wind will be an issue. So hold your hats, folks, as that northwest wind continues to blow at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Today, though, temperatures will continue to rise from those 20s into the mid-40s. But look what happens. Rain starts to move in. Craig?
All right, thank you very much, Conrad. We'll see you a little later on. Well, meanwhile, cruises are back after the industry was nearly crippled by the COVID-19 pandemic. And experts say now may be the best time to find a deal. Fox's Linda Schmidt has more.
We are coming from the Bahamas. How was the trip?
Great. It was awesome. A wonderful experience.
I was happy to be out, finally have a good time, and to be around people.
Cruises are back after the pandemic nearly crippled the industry.
Folks are really flocking back to cruising in a big way.
The largest cruise port is in Miami, the cruise capital of the world.
We have all of our cruise terminals full. We can be pushing up to 70,000 passengers in and out in one day.
They're very popular right now, especially given the shaky economy that we're in. You pay one price, you get all your meals, and if you choose the right plan, you get your drinks too.
It's where you can find the most deals.
Clint Henderson is known as the Points Guy. It is a travel website. He says the cruise industry has been the slowest to recover since the pandemic. So if you are looking for a deal, now is the time.
You're looking at saving anywhere from 30 to 50% by taking a cruise over a traditional resort vacation. So we're really starting to see things bounce back.
But he says you only have a few months left to cash in.
The cruise industry analysts that we talk to think that we're going to see a recovery, full recovery of the cruise industry by springtime.
Happy travels.
We'll be back with more, including your day's sports news, right after this.
Find your beat, your moment of calm. Find your potential, then own it. Support your immune system with a potent blend of nutrients and emerge your best every day with Emergency.
Flu symptoms hit harder than the common cold, so it takes the right tool for the job to keep it together. Now there's new Theraflu Flu Relief with a max strength fever fighting formula. The right tool for long-lasting flu symptom relief. Hot beats flu.
The Furniture Gallery's Black Friday deals are here. We're fully stocked just in time for holiday get-togethers. We've got your choice of 5-piece dining sets starting at $449. Need extra living room seating? Sectional starting at $699 and recliner starting at $299. Long-distance guests staying over? Queen mattresses as low as $299 with closeout mattresses up to $1,000 off. Special financing is available. Support our main family-owned business and save money. The Furniture Gallery in Augusta, Bangor, Gorham, Newport, and North Windham.
Renovating or building new, you'll find a wide selection of high-performing, energy-efficient, and beautiful windows and doors at Hammond Lumber Company. Your Hammond sales representative will walk you through the showroom displays and help you choose options to create a personalized custom look. Free in-home measurement is available, and Hammond can deliver your order from any of their locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Bring your vision and enjoy better light and added security and energy savings with quality windows and doors from Hammond Lumber Company.
You know, I love me some good GMA in the morning. Robin, George, Michael, and GMA. Now that's how you start your day.
Good morning, America. Yep, bring your friends.
Welcome back in, everyone. Thank you for staying with us. Hope you all had a very happy Thanksgiving. If you celebrate, we will start on the gridiron. Portland Deering High School faced off on Thursday in the last Maine high school football game of the year. Johnny Maffey was there, catching the tradition that outlives all of us.
The Portland Bulldogs and Deering Rams clashed for the 110th Turkey Bowl Thursday morning. It was a tale of two seasons, Portland coming up just short in the championship, Deering with a win-loss record below 500, and that's how the game played out. Portland with a strong first half thanks to some offense and some interceptions, and they never looked back. It was the last time for most of these seniors lacing up their cleats, the last time taking the field with their teammates, and Bulldogs alumni sure miss it. You're out there?
I wish I was out there today.
Mostly missed the practices, just coming out every day, grinding for a couple hours. And, it's an all-fall thing. It starts when it's 90 degrees out and ends when it's 30 degrees out. So it's just a progression of, a team becoming best friends and brothers.
So while the seniors are leaving it all out on the field on Thanksgiving, it's not always about the final score.
What stands out about this event to me is the tradition. And it really, to me, doesn't matter who wins or loses. It's the fact that for 110 years, these two teams have been competing against each other.
Definitely means a lot to me and the community to see the two rival schools play. So.
All right, Thanksgiving and football, they go together like turkey and gravy, right? And like turkey and gravy, there are some things we love to see on our plates every year and some things we stay away from. It varies based on who you ask, and this year we asked several Maine athletes what they're grubbing on and what they're pushing to the side.
It's that time of the year. Thanksgiving, the food holiday.
So I will eat pretty much anything.
I will eat just about anything.
I love all food.
Everyone's got that favorite dish.
I'm big mashed potatoes and turkey.
I love cranberry sauce, but green bean casserole is a close second.
But we all have that one that will never touch our plates. What do you think is the most overrated Thanksgiving food?
Overrated? Stuffing. I don't like stuffing a lot, to be honest with you.
Stuffing seems like a popular one for Maine athletes.
Most overrated.
Probably the stuffing.
Man, I'm going to catch some controversy for this one. I'm just going to say stuffing. I'm not huge on the stuffing.
And in the hockey locker room, leave the cranberry sauce and sweet potatoes at home, please.
I don't love the cranberry sauce. I think that's probably an easy answer.
I don't like sweet potatoes for some reason. I've never liked sweet potatoes. I'm not a huge cranberry guy. The rest of it I really like.
I'm not a picky guy, but I usually stay away from the cranberry sauce.
But no matter what you eat, it's about who you eat it with. And for Maine hockey, for the game on Saturday, their plans are a little different than most of ours.
We're going to get together Thursday. We're going to grab a meal at one of the restaurants, get some Thanksgiving food in us. It'll be fun.
We're going out as a team on Thursday night, I think, for Thanksgiving. Yeah, we usually go to Bangor at a restaurant.
But it's fair to say they make the most of it.
Yeah, they take care of us pretty well. We have a good team Thanksgiving dinner.
It's not fun being away from your family, but when you're with the team, it's just like being with your family. So it's awesome, and we love it. It'll be a good Thanksgiving for sure. We'll enjoy that.
I hope they had fun wherever they went on Thursday night. Let's stay with the University of Maine now. For football and for field hockey, the CAA released their postseason conference awards, and the National Field Hockey Coaches Association named all region teams. There was no shortage of Black Bears on either of those lists. Starting on the gridiron, 4 Black Bears received all CAA honors this past season. On the all-conference second team, offensive lineman Michael Geraci and linebacker Adrian Otero were named. Geraci ended his career by making 45 consecutive starts. He earned his second all-CAA honor after being named to second team last year. Otero concluded his career by leading Maine with 72 tackles all season and surpassing the 250 tackle mark. He finished top 20 in the conference. Sean Bowman and Xavier Scott both made third-team all-conference. Bowman, prior to injury, led Maine in touchdown catches, receiving yards, and receptions, while Scott led Maine with a career-high 42 receptions and 434 receiving yards at the end of the year. He also had 9.3 yards per carry on 39 attempts. And in field hockey, 2 Black Bears were named to the all-region first team by the NFHCA. Poppy Lambert and Chloe Walton were the 2 on the list. Lambert finished with one of the best seasons in program history. She scored 22 goals, 7 assists, 51 total points. She also led the conference in goals and was tied for 3rd in the nation. Now, Walton scored 9 of her 11 goals over the final 9 games for Maine. She tied 5th in America East with those 11, and she also dished out 6 assists to be named to the America East Offensive Player of the Year. All right, let's move on to some soccer now. Pro soccer is on its way to Maine, and the Maine-based investment group USL to Portland, who's on target to bring the sport to Portland by the end of the 2024 season, made a big announcement this week. Longtime NESN studio host and former Maine sportscaster Tom Caron is joining the ownership team. Caron is a Lewiston native, played soccer for the Blue Devils back in the 1980s. He's always been a huge proponent of the sport. The Maine Sports Hall of Famer is happy to not only be a part of the team, but to help bring professional soccer to Vacation Land.
Yeah, and I'm as blue-collar a kid from Lewiston as you possibly could be. My dad worked 37 years at Bath Iron Works. I mean, I'm as Maine as it gets. And to think that a kid from there could be just a small part, a small owner in something like this. I'm not leaving NESN. Love what I do. Love the Red Sox. Love being able to cover them with legends every night. But just to be able to hopefully give back a little bit to the community and help build something special there.
Just a couple years away from another pro sport in Portland. It should be some fun. That's all the time we have for sports. We'll be right back after the break.
Hey, Maine. How are you? Yes, you. How are you really? It's a question we rarely ask ourselves. But to Northern Light Health, how you are means a lot. So we're out here asking and encouraging you to ask the people in your life, starting with yourself. So ask away. Then connect with us at northernlighthealth.org/howareyou.
Did you know that Renewal by Andersen will replace your windows any time of the year and in any weather? Made with our exclusive Fibrix material, which is vastly superior to vinyl, never needs painting, and resists warping and bowing. We custom build your replacement windows in the USA and back them with the nation's best warranty. Call Renewal by Andersen for your free consultation. Don't miss this money-saving deal with great financing. Installation is always included. Call now.
Now is the best time to get a great deal on a vehicle at #1 Van Sickle Kia. We have a great selection of quality pre-owned vehicles with payments and prices for every budget. Plus, we'll pay you top dollar for your late model vehicle, even if you don't buy from us. There's never been a better time to buy, sell, or trade at Van Sickle Kia.
The best cars, the best prices, and the best warranty. I'm Peter Van Sickle. I guarantee it.
Welcome back, everyone. For the latest on what's happening in Hollywood, here's ABC's Jason Nathanson.
It's an early present for Guardians of the Galaxy fans, a holiday movie special out today. And joining the cast, it's Kevin Bacon. His name was dropped in the original movie as a joke, and now he's part of the franchise, playing himself, telling us he said yes right away.
Listen, I didn't need any convincing. I didn't even need to see the script. I knew that it was going to be cool.
The Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special is streaming now on Disney+. Disney, the parent company of ABC News.
I swear I meant to mean the best when it ended.
2022 is a big year for Gayle. Her first hit single, the breakup track ABCDEFU, a Grammy nomination for the song, and she found out she'll be one of Taylor Swift's opening acts on her tour next year. And the 18-year-old tells me she's thankful for her fans.
I wouldn't be here if people didn't add this song to their playlist. I wouldn't be here if they didn't watch the music video, if they didn't skip it on the radio. To the people who put the song on the radio, human beings got me to where I am today. I did not do this by myself.
Gayle is up for Song of the Year at the Grammys. We'll find out if she wins February 5th. And fresh off her Hollywood star, it's a birthday for Christina Applegate. The Dead to Me star is 51 today, while singer Amy Grant is 62. And that's what's happening in Hollywood.
And now a check of that weather forecast. As we said earlier, today will be kind of a windy, rainy day. Tomorrow, a much nicer day. Let's check in with Conrad to see what we can expect.
Thank you so much, Craig. Our main weather today is brought to you by Ansley Moore. Ansley has been a realtor since 2013. She works throughout the state of Maine with both buyers and sellers with a focus on the greater Bangor area. So we have some gale warnings in effect, folks, till the afternoon hours on Saturday, pretty much all across the coast. So once again, if you're out and about trying to enjoy those decently warm temperatures, take extra precautions because those waves will be a bit on the higher end. We do have some cloudy skies today, and that is because we have more rain in the forecast. I know more rain is back once again. Associated with this low right over here, all of this rain in upstate New York right now will continue to move east. And as it does, guess who's going to get rain? We are, and that's going to continue throughout the day today. More on the lighter and scattered end, but still bring an umbrella, folks, as it will be raining outside, but quickly moving out. By tonight, we start to clear up. Tomorrow, we're looking clear, and same thing for the morning hours on Sunday. We're looking at around maybe a quarter of an inch throughout the day today and then into the overnight hours once we clear up. But look what happens by Sunday into Monday. We get more rain, looking at a quarter to half an inch of extra rain moving in. So once again, keep that umbrella handy. Temperatures, though, a bit on the cooler end right now, but today they will be hovering in those mid-40s. Then tomorrow, a little bit cooler, around 40. Look what happens by Sunday, almost 50 degrees. Monday, same thing, and then we cool down on Tuesday. Wednesday, though, 50s might be back once again. So it's going to be an up and down type of trend, like a roller coaster, I would say. Our average should be around 42 degrees. So today, temperatures will be above average, hovering in those mid-40s, but rain will be moving in. So that's the only issue we got going on today. Tonight, though, rain starts to move out of the area. Clouds start to decrease, but mostly cloudy skies for the most part. Temperatures hovering around 30 degrees. That northwest wind will be blowing at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Tomorrow, though, it's going to be a bit cooler, but hey, the sunshine returns. Mostly sunny skies, temperatures around 40 degrees, but hold your hats, folks, as it will be a bit windy. Our extended forecast outlook does show more rain back in the forecast Sunday afternoon, then lingers in the area on Monday. Look at those temperatures, 47 degrees. Tuesday, rain starts to move out, but temperatures really cool down into those upper 30s.
Rennie's, a Maine adventure.
We have lots of Christmas candy at Rennie's. We have the ever-popular chocolate orange. We've got Lindt chocolates. We've got gingerbread houses. We've got candy canes. Get to Rennie's while it lasts. Hurry up.
It may not last long.
It may not.
Thank you for shopping locally.
Rennie's, a Maine adventure.
Saliba's Rug Cleaners in Bangor is the best and only spot you should go to for your rug cleanings. Serving Maine for more than 70 years, we care about your rugs. Clean rugs last longer, and our family takes pride in being the professionals that you can trust. Our cleaning process consists of soaking your rug in a bath, shampooing, rinsing, and drying in a humidity-controlled dry room, making sure no detail is overlooked. Need a repair? We fully service every type of rug for you. Saliba's Rug Cleaners.
We care about your rugs.
When you drive drunk, you don't know what you might lose. freedom and reputation, financial stability, your life, and the lives of others.
Please.
Please. Please. Please. Please.
Don't drink and drive.
A must in your medicine cabinet. Less sick days.
Cold coming on? Zicam is the #1 cold shortening brand.
Highly recommended.
Zyfans love Zicam's unique zinc formula.
It shortens colds.
Zicam Zinc That Cold.
Dance into the holiday season
with a little Disney magic.
With special performances by Run DMC, Meghan Trainor, Black Eyed Peas, Neo, and more.
Let's go!
Disney's magical holiday celebration. Sunday on ABC.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, it's time to see what Mr. Food is cooking in the test kitchen today.
I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. If your fridge is as stuffed today as your belly was yesterday, then I'm guessing leftovers are on the menu at your house for the next couple of days. And rather than just serving them as is, I've got an idea that I think everyone's going to love. The first thing we do is split a package of either sweet Hawaiian rolls or heat and serve rolls in half like this. Then we slather them with some mayo that we mix with some leftover cranberry sauce. Now we pile on some turkey. That can be leftover breast that we slice or dark meat that we pulled off the bone. Next goes a layer of stuffing. You want to sort of crumble it as you're putting it on. And since this cranberry mayo is so good, we'll spread it over this side, put it on top, cover it, and bake it off. It's the perfect treat after a day of Black Friday shopping. Just imagine serving this with some leftover gravy for Dunkin'. With each bite of our Turkey Day leftover sliders, you get all the heartiness of a Thanksgiving Day feast with the ease of a grab-and-go slider. And yes, the recipe's online now. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a leftover-licious way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Looks really good. Maybe add a little mashed potatoes on there, too. Make it even better. Well, a 12-foot-tall edible sugar castle weighing more than 1,200 pounds is back on display in San Francisco for the first time in 3 years. The elaborate work of art can be seen at Weston Street Francis Hotel. Fox photojournalist Martin Colton shows us the elaborate and detailed work of edible art and introduces us to the executive who made it.
3, 2, 1. Happy holidays, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
We began this event in 2005, and it's been really special for us as we've been able to build each year, make it a little bit more magnificent and so forth. And this year we wanted to really do a special job. There was an absence of the castle during the pandemic, and it's just great to have the team together here working, to have the community come together like this and our guests as well, to invite everyone in to take a look at this marvelous creation.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Takes quite a lot of work to get it done. We get all the team involved. I have a team of pastry cooks. We have the engineering team helping us, the painters doing the fence. So we get the support from the hotel. But as you can tell, it brings a lot of people and families throughout the lobby during the holidays at the Westin San Francisco. So we're very proud of it.
It is absolutely magical. It's spectacular. We have our whole family here for Thanksgiving, and the magic is real. We love it.
This is beautiful. It's a perfect way to kick off the Christmas season.
Your favorite restaurants for half off. It's half off dining from Fox 22 and ABC 7. Here's this week's featured deal.
At Firehouse Subs, we give you craveable subs that are piping hot and piled high. And a portion of every purchase helps give them the life-saving equipment they need. Order online or on the app for contactless pickup or delivery. Only at Firehouse Subs.
On sale Thursday at 9 a.m. A limited supply available half off dining from Fox 22 and ABC 7.
Hello, this is George Whelan with Down East Direct Cremation. We are this year's proud sponsors of the Salvation Army Christmas Toy Drive. Each year, the Salvation Army collects interesting, new, unopened, and unwrapped toys to ensure that every good boy and girl receives a gift on Christmas morning. This year, the need is greater than ever. We invite you to join with Santa, his elves, and all the rest of us to make this possible by bringing your gift for a good girl or boy to